I decided to go ahead and paint, make the valve covers look extra nice. I went through the trouble of sandblasting the covers, and then I'm going to go ahead and use some of this high temp paint. And as soon as I started spraying it, I knew something was funky about it, because it looks like I just textured the drywall in my house. Like it was coming out weird. It was mostly clear stuff. So I started playing around with it on the paper there, and I don't know if you can see, but it was just coming out in globs. So now those really big spots, those aren't actually globs on that one. That's just imperfections on the casting that were sticking out that I was too lazy to file down. But I mean, every one of these has basically like orange peel on them. So in the can, I would shake it up, and it wouldn't change anything. And unless the can was 100% level, like so, it would not spray. It would just spray out clear. Oh, buddy. Alright, so before I was so rudely interrupted, I had to hold the can completely straight. Not like that. If I held it down like that, which is the way you have to spray on this table, it would only spray out clear, like the medium for the pigment. So I did the best I could. It didn't start spraying right until I was basically down to like the last third of the can, and I did not get very far. So I picked up some different primer. Let's see if that'll work. And then once I opened this cap, I noticed something was horribly wrong, which I should have done at the store. I don't know what all of that is, but yeah, we're going to try it out anyway. I don't know, the can feels full. There's something really suspicious about the VHT can and the duplicate color? Is that how you pronounce it? Let's see. Yeah. So I guess Billy Bob over at the factory just slides on whatever cover they're going to put on, because I'm pretty sure that this is made in the same place. We're going to give it a shot. I'm going to try to sand some of this down right now, and we're gonna hope for the best. See how it goes. They're still not perfect, but I sanded them as best I could, or at least as much as I wanted to. There's still some areas where there's pitting from that bad can of paint. And then I put the second coat of paint on, and depending on how good the light is, there's still a little bit of pitting. You can kind of see it pretty well on like that guy right there, that texture. It is pretty smooth. We're going to see what happens. If I have to, I'll sand the next coat, the finished paint, and we'll go from there. So just want to give you an update before I start sucking in paint fumes, and the color will be a little bit of a surprise. I think you'll like it. Okay, so here's the finished product. Just wanted to kind of put them back on before I bolted them down and kind of show everybody how they turned out. They're definitely not perfectly smooth. I could have done some more sanding on them, but I think they're going to work just fine for what we got going on with this guy. If you remember, this is the primer, the VHT engine enamel, high temperature, that I used that was spraying out all textured like. See, you can still see a little bit of it on the can there. I went ahead and contacted the company. They weren't extremely prompt, but what they did ended up doing was sending me an entire case of high temp engine enamel primer. So that was pretty cool of them. They don't reply back real fast, and everything kind of drags along, but I just wanted to let them know about how upset I was about how everything went, and yeah, I think this makes up for it. I mean, they really didn't have to send me 6 of them, but it's cool nonetheless. I told them 1 can, but apparently they must have thought I said like 1 box or something. So the blue turned out great, so I have no qualms with that. It's just, I guess we'll just see what happens whenever I use this batch of primer. All right, everybody take care.